Hey, and good Monday morning, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majeski back with you here on the Weather Nerds YouTube channel. And before we kind of get you this update for today, I know a lot of folks come to the live update after it's already posted. So if you could do me a little favor before we kind of get into this, of course, we're a struggling small little channel. If you could consider subscribing, hit that subscribe button real quick, hit that notification bell so you're alerted. So if you like to get updates like these on a regular basis, it really helps us out. So just hit that subscribe button real quick. I do appreciate y'all's help. All right, well, the good news. Let's talk off on the good news. We did not get that big derecho we thought we'd get. It was a stormy night. We had tornadoes. We had gusty winds up to 100 miles per hour. So some place out in Texas had that, but we didn't get the big real derecho event, which is big complex of storms that go over thousands and thousands, or a lot of miles, 1,000 miles sometimes. We didn't quite get that, but we are seeing the residuals left over from yesterday. We got a lot of thunderstorms here scattered all across the southeast. You got a low pressure system up here toward the north. We got a cold front that's trailing through here. So we got several areas we got to watch here for the potential for some active severe weather for later today. The good news is it's not going to be anything like a huge tornado event. You still might see a few isolated tornadoes out there, but predominantly going to be a big wind event, I think, here that we're going to see across the areas for today. Now, the storm reports from yesterday, roughly about 348. That's about on par with what we had the day prior. And we had about a half dozen tornadoes so far been reported. So we'll see if we get some more. We had some tornadoes up here into areas of Maryland up here. They had tornado watches up there yesterday. And, of course, a few back over here into Texas. So we'll be watching closely here in toward the middle of the country. And so let's go ahead and break this down. Let's look at the latest from the Storm Prediction Center. I wait till 9 o'clock to do these predominantly because the fact that sometimes the Storm Prediction Center will do an update right near 9 o'clock. Sometimes they may do a change on me, and right now it doesn't look like they're going to do that. So right now we're looking at slight risk for severe weather here. Not seeing enhanced today, thank goodness. Here from portions of New York State going all the way back down into Kentucky, Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, the Carolinas. Got a little pocket also as well over here into areas of New Mexico. So these are our zones to watch here for today. Again, we got the cold front. We got all this leftover energy left over from all those thunderstorms from yesterday. And we'll see how things develop here for this afternoon. So let's go ahead and break this down. Let's first take a look at the tornado threat. Again, we'll have to watch up here toward New York State, up here toward Pittsburgh, and up near West Virginia, again with that cold front right in here. So we might see a few right in this zone. And then we got a little pocket down here across Mississippi and Alabama. Again, that's running about 2%. So the tornado risk here today, not running very high. Wind threat, different story, obviously, slight risk. So anywhere in that yellow, that's at 15%. You're looking at maybe winds up to 60 miles per hour in this area with some isolated to scattered severe thunderstorms possible in the area. Do I expect severe thunderstorm watches today? Probably in some form or fashion. We'll see that here as we go into the late afternoon and evening hours. Hail threat, not looking as high as it was yesterday, that's for sure. Remember, we had that big bullseye out there to the west. They still had some very large hail out there toward Texas and Oklahoma. Not going to see so much for that today. I think predominantly nickel, maybe get up to quarter-size hail in some spots, but predominantly stretching here from New York straight back down toward Louisiana and back toward Texas. A little pocket up here across Michigan as well. Now, the good news here is, let's talk about some good news here. After today, we get a little bit of a break. We see marginal here along the East Coast, down here across Texas, and a little slight risk there in West Texas. Now, I know this can change because they typically do day to day, but at least for today, let's pretend we got things settling down a little bit. Got a couple of pockets of marginal here on your day 3 as well, shifting out toward Montana, Idaho, out here in Iowa, as well as down toward Texas here as we go to day 3. That's going toward Wednesday. So we'll worry about that when we get closer to that. So let's go ahead and talk about the model data here. Let's go ahead and get that up, and we'll take you through the latest model run here, and we'll kind of get you prepared what's going on. So again, watch this timestamp up here in this upper right-hand corner, right up there. There's our timestamp right there. So you can kind of get an idea of the time there. So again, we're going to be watching here across the middle of the country. That's where that cold front's coming on in. We got these old outflow boundaries from storms yesterday and everything else. Again, when you're getting into summertime, you're really looking at where those boundaries set up. It's like atmospheric bumper cars, okay? It really kind of gets a little chaotic out there. All right, so as we go on through, we're going to watch these storms here coming into the south first. We got a squall line here through portions of Kentucky and into Tennessee. You got the storms up here coming into New York State. Again, remember, New York, Pennsylvania, coming down toward West Virginia here, going into the afternoon hours. So this is 2 o'clock. Here we go, going into 3. So again, we got some pretty good hefty thunderstorms here by 5 o'clock. I mean, these are pretty good storms up here toward the north. So we're looking at up toward New York State. This is 5 o'clock, middle of New York State, western Pennsylvania getting into the action here. Some pretty good storms stretching back here toward Lexington and getting near the Nashville area. You see the storms kind of coming into northern Mississippi. We've got some thunderstorms here coming around the metro Atlanta area, looking at some storms there as well. And down here across Alabama and into areas of southern Mississippi and Louisiana. So we got some action popping up here by the time we get to the 5 o'clock hour. Now as we go into 6, those storms continue to move off toward the east. And looking at those storms there, again, all that area, then that slight risk, we'll see the potential for seeing some individual severe weather in here. Okay, but then as we go into the evening hours, as we go toward late, they start to lose their punch. We lose that daytime heating, lose that fuel source. We'll see the storms kind of settle down there just a little bit. Notice that here late at night, though, we get that severe, remember that slight risk out here in Texas as well. This will be going into the overnight hours as we watch some energy come out of New Mexico and then kind of fire up across western Texas there as we go into the early morning hours. All right, so that's what we're looking at. That's the window that we're talking about here for today. Again, just watch out and be weather aware. We're going to probably have some scattered power outages and things like that to watch out there. Now, as far as what we're currently seeing out there this morning, again, kind of looking at some rains. We had a few warnings here across portions of Alabama earlier, but right now, no official warnings out there right now. Let me go ahead and put this in motion for you. See the thunder and lightning kind of settling on down. It's that time of the morning. It's 9 o'clock. So things kind of settle down briefly. But as we go toward noon and things start to warm back up, it's kind of like, pouring gasoline on a fire, taking a match, or, taking gasoline and lighting a match and, poof, watch it start to go. And that's what we're going to see here later today. Again, I appreciate you guys checking us out here on the channel. And yeah, buddy and Nate, I see you there putting in there. Again, watch out for storms up in your way, up in that area. King, Kai, thank you for watching there from North Carolina as well. You guys continue to be supporters here on the channel. Make sure you share this with your family and friends and ask everybody to please subscribe and help support our Little Weather Nerds channel and our little family here. I am anticipating on doing some live coverage today if necessary. If we get any watches and stuff up. I did not want to go up against the big guys last night. I'm sorry. And I was moving my daughter too. So I don't anticipate the bigger channels to be on today. But if we're going to get severe weather, especially into North Georgia, into my area down here, I am planning on doing some live. So look for that update. Don't have the time just yet. I'm guessing around 3 or 4 o'clock, just based off what I'm seeing on the model data there. And then we'll go from there. So hopefully I'll see you guys a little bit later this afternoon. All right, that's it for now. You guys take it easy, be good, stay safe, and we'll see you guys on the next update. You guys have